That shit's top.
You guys, Christmas? We Christmas.
We Christmas. We Christmas. I thought you were gonna hit me. Welcome to the North Pole, everybody.
We're not in the North Pole. We're in Wisconsin.
We're in Wisconsin, everybody. Welcome to Wisconsin. This is where That 70s Show takes place. Red Foreman's actually in the living room right now, chilling out.
Hey, Red, you want to say something? Dumbass!
It's December. It's the holly jolly season. We're only like a week away from Christmas. Isn't that nuts? For you guys, it's like tomorrow.
No, Christmas on a Friday.
For you guys, it's Christmas today! Holy shit! Are you excited to get your gifts?
I would be very flattered if people watched us before they opened their gifts on Christmas. If you're a real one.
We are doing a dang old Christmas, and we're gonna be ranking our favorite holiday movies. So we're gonna be rating these mainly based on how jolly they make us feel, like how much they get us in the Christmas spirit, and how like the quality of them. But I feel
like quality as a film,
the quality as a film matters a little bit less than how jolly it makes me feel. Okay.
I don't like Fred Claus.
I've never seen Fred Claus, so I'm glad that you put that there for me.
I just remember there's one part where like Fred, who is I believe it's Vince Vaughn,
yeah,
and Santa are having an argument, and the guy who plays Santa's like, "Yep, that's done right down the crapper." And it's
let's do the new Grinch.
That's for I don't know if you can tell on the
it's the nut thing.
It says
something about being like hairy and green and nuts.
Oh, it says these nuts are salty and green just like me, or something like that. I respectfully disagree. I don't think it's stinky.
I don't like it.
I certainly don't think it's good.
I don't like it.
Really?
I don't like it.
I don't like it either, but I wouldn't say it's stinky. I don't know. I mean, also if you take into effect that it was made by Illumination, who I think as a whole have legitimately hurt the film industry.
I think they've hurt the animation industry. I don't know about the film industry.
Yeah, I guess the animation industry is better. Yeah.
We'll do another Grinch next. We'll do the second best. Or do you want to do the Grinch?
The Grinch.
The Grinch. The Grinch is cool. I like the Grinch.
The Grinch. Can we get a zoom in?
I can zoom in on it in post, or I can just put the picture up. Or you I don't know what the fuck that is, but I love it. I love everything about it. Let's do the other. Let's do a real Grinch.
We'll put that in.
I think
cool.
It's cool.
Cool.
It's cool.
I don't know. It's so weird.
It's weird, but I like how it's weird. It follows like Seussian architecture really well and Seussian style really well.
That's fair.
Which is really respectable for a live action movie.
Like what the Cat in the Hat does. Cat in the Hat doesn't get enough kudos for that.
It doesn't.
I believe.
Those movies do really, really well about feeling like they make you feel like it's a cartoon, which is weird to me because why not just make a fucking animated movie? Why make it live action? If your goal is to make it feel like a cartoon, how does that make more money?
Live action movies consistently make more money.
Now we're gonna do the Grinch, the quintessential Grinch. I am gonna do an executive decision, and I'm sure you might agree. Grinch is epic. OG Grinch is epic. Don't be careful about the camera. I think he's getting Mountain Dew. I think it's Mountain Dew time. I think all the green from the Grinch made him think of Mountain Dew. Probably since the hot ramen episode. So, Grinch. OG Grinch. OG Grinch goes epic. How do you feel about that?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Next.
Shut up!
Medea's Christmas. Cool? Or getting kind of smelly?
Let's say getting kind of smelly.
There's
that one part with Larry the Cable Guy.
Yeah, where he's talking about Prilosec.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they don't mention it at all. Like he's an original character.
And then all of a sudden he's just like.
And the lady's like, it was heartburn or whatever. He was like, you could have some Prilosec OTC. It's really funny.
That is kind of funny. It's kind of meta. It's interesting. Drake and Josh. Merry Christmas, Drake and Josh.
Cool. It's got Kimbo Slice in it.
It's got Kimbo Slice in it.
God rest his soul.
God rest his soul. I haven't seen it in years. I'm gonna go with the Santa Claus 3.
That one's yucky.
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 Really?
Yeah.
I was gonna say getting kind of smelly.
I don't know. I'd say
Because
yucky.
I respect how shitty it is. There's something about it.
I don't know. And it came out I feel like it came out after the Santa Claus train was over.
Yeah, that is true. It was like way after its time. It should have come way earlier. Or not happened at all.
I think it should have happened at all. Christmas with the Skanks?
Christmas with the Skanks.
Yucky.
Yucky.
I don't,
Yucky. Yucky.
I don't know. It's pretty fucking
Yucky.
bad.
Yucky. It's bad. All right, look. I have a lot to say about this movie. I kind of want to make a whole video about it. I think that that's how I feel about that movie. That is what I think about it. I just think it's poorly written, it's poorly acted, and poorly directed. But I don't know if it's any of their faults. I think it's based on...
It's based?
It's based.
It's not based.
It's based on an actual, satirical Christmas book that actually takes that satire to the next level. But the thing about that movie is it wants to be a satire, but it doesn't commit to the tone of a satire.
I don't think it wants to be a satire.
It totally does. There's so much shit in that movie where if the tone was different, you would see it in a completely different light. Like at the point when they're in the restaurant and she's like, "Oh, I'm not doing Christmas cards this year," and the Christmas card dude comes in and he sits at another table, and in the background they're just talking and pointing at her, and then everybody in the restaurant's like, "Yo, she's not doing Christmas," and it's like this whole crazy thing where it's like, oh wow, okay, so yeah, humans in society, it has a message there, but tonally, it fucks that message. It fucks it up so badly.
I was not expecting that energy.
Because the tone is just that of a shitty 2000s Christmas movie.
Yes, yeah, exactly. It doesn't play into the fact that it's a satire
at all.
It just makes you think that
it's just a shitty 2000s Christmas movie.
And that those people are just shitty for some reason because there's no payoff.
Also, Tim Allen's character is just a deplorable piece of shit who deserves to die. And I hate him. He's just a horrible human being in the movie. And it's just whatever. He learns at the end, I guess, but not really. He was forced to learn. I don't know. That executive decision. Executive decision. Stinky. Final answer. Fuck Christmas with the Cranks. Frosty. Frosty's, for me, getting kind of smelly.
Really? I don't think it's that bad.
I don't have a lot of love. That's probably just because, for me, I don't have a lot of love for it. That's where I'm taking the jolly thing, because I didn't watch it a lot when I was a kid.
But it is pretty plain, and it's not that good.
Yeah.
Also, when we were making this tier list, we forgot to put Grandma got run over
by a reindeer. Yes.
We didn't realize that until right now.
Cool. That would go in. Cool.
I don't. It's almost maybe. If I was having a good day, I'd probably put an epic.
It's been a long time since I've watched it.
I really like it though.
I need to watch more Christmas movies. I
haven't watched any this year.
I've watched a couple. I haven't watched any big ones. I've seen a couple that were on this list already, I think, this year so far.
I want to watch Klaus.
This is one that I have seen this year. I watched the Harold and Kumar Christmas movie recently, and I would say cool. I've been on a big stoner comedy kick recently. Harold and Kumar Christmas, I quite enjoy it. I think it's funny.
I'd never seen it.
I like the Harold and Kumar IP. I like the movies a lot.
I've never watched any of those types of movies.
They're fun. They're a good time. Yeah. So I put it in cool.
Yeah.
If I stop moving, they'll forget I'm here. They'll think I'm the thumbnail.
That commercial where the kid, the snowman turns into the boy.
Yeah, with the Campbell soup.
Getting kind of smelly. It really has that Christmas energy.
It does. It makes me think of being like this tall.
But it makes me just a little uncomfortable. It kind of freaks me out.
It's a little strange, isn't it?
It's got like a weird
energy.
It's like kind of like a horror movie.
Its energy is off, sis, and I don't like it. I don't fuck with it.
It feels like a horror movie almost. Like
it does
I feel like it's shot like a horror movie.
Did Ari Aster make that one? Like, that's the guy who directed Hereditary and Midsommar.
I know who Ari Aster is. Thank you.
We'll do Elf. This one's pretty divisive.
I don't like Elf.
I like Elf a lot, mainly because it gets me in the Christmas spirit. I do enjoy it as a movie. I think it's a pretty high quality movie. At the end of the day, though, it is kind of just like a Will Ferrell movie, but it removes all the crassness from it.
Yeah, exactly. It's Step Brothers, but he's an elf.
I'm gonna say, for me, it would probably be Epic, but if you want to bring it down, we can put it in Cool as like a compromise.
No.
I think that's fair. I think if you would put it in Getting Kind of Smelly and I would put it in Epic, that's an even trade-off to put it in between.
Yeah, but your opinion sucks. So
fuck you.
No. No, it's going in Kind of Smelly. This is not a bit, Logan.
No.
This is not a bit.
No, I'm not putting it in fucking Kind of Smelly.
No, that movie's fucking ass.
I enjoy it.
Logan, you can't slapbox me. We know this.
No, fuck you.
You keep it cool. I'm just fucking with you. I do think it deserves Getting Kind of Smelly.
And I think it deserves Epic, so that's why it's in Cool.
Because you're a moron.
And that's why it's in Cool.
No.
And that's why it's in Cool. Okay?
I will rip your toupee off and show the world. I want to wear a toupee.
Me too.
But I still have hair underneath. So it's... So it's just...
And it's blonde too, so it's just like, you got some sick highlights.
It's just like I got a really weird hat on.
Let's do Nightmare Before Christmas. Getting Kind of Smelly for me.
Really?
I don't know. My thing with Tim Burton is like everything he does is the same.
But that's not even. It's not even. That's not a Tim Burton movie, right?
But it still has so much of the vibe. It's
I don't know. I think it's cool because it's kind of like that movie that eases you into the Christmas spirit.
Yeah.
Because it's.
Now that I'm thinking about it more, I kind of want to bump it up to Cool.
I think it deserves Cool.
Just because I really do like the animation. I think it's really impressive. And the art style is pretty sick.
I think Jack Skellington is hot. Would that be considered Yif? No, answer my question. If you looked at Jack Skellington Rule 34, would it be Yif?
No, he's not an animal.
What is it if it's a skeleton?
Necrophilia.
But he's not dead, he's just a skeleton.
Which would imply that at one point he had meat and flesh on him.
But he's still like...
He's like, woo! That's what he does on the... Oh! Shrek the Halls.
You put Shrek the Halls in Epic?
I love Shrek the Halls. I unironically adore Shrek
I think it's
the Halls.
good. I don't know if it's epic. I don't know.
That is mainly because of how much it gets me in the Christmas spirit. It's very nostalgic. That was something me and my family would watch that together yearly for Christmas.
Interesting.
Okay.
I don't think when Santa doesn't bring you any damn Daniel merch is epic.
What are you talking about?
I think that's probably cool.
That's such a mood, though. Have you ever gotten damn Daniel merch?
Yeah, because Santa doesn't bring it to me.
Fuck, see? It's a mood. It just makes you want to go.
I didn't mean to grab this one, but we're doing this one. Really? You don't think?
I just hate the character design of the fire guy and the ice guy. They fucking creep me out. As a Christmas movie, though, I do like it. I hate the way that those characters look. They haunt my fucking dreams.
It's definitely the weakest movie in that claymation cinematic universe.
I agree. Die Hard. Never seen it.
But it's a really good Christmas movie.
I want to put it in Stinky Stinky just to piss off all the white dads.
I'm going to put it in Epic to piss off everyone else.
Yeah, sorry. Die Hard sucks ass.
Neither of us have ever seen it. Oh, that one Hershey's Kisses commercial.
The Hershey's Kisses commercial? Epic.
Bro,
Epic.
that commercial exudes Christmas energy.
It does.
For sure.
Santa made that fucking commercial.
That's facts.
Like I am 100% positive of it.
Listen, the first SpongeBob special,
I've never seen
epic.
it. For those of you who don't know, I didn't really grow up on SpongeBob.
Because he's
I
a little
have
baby.
I've watched like the entire first season and like half of the second season though, and I do enjoy it a lot.
It's flames.
The first couple seasons are really good. I've heard it gets really bad after like season 4.
It doesn't get really bad, but there's a lot more misses,
Yeah.
I would say.
But like, I mean, rewatching the first season and like half of the second season, like every episode you find a meme.
It's
the Santa Claus 2.
epic.
Epic?
Yes.
Would you say that the second one's the best one?
Yes.
I agree. The Santa Claus 1, cool.
Cool.
It's cool. He kills Santa, that's kind of fucked up.
You know, he really does just murder Santa.
And then it's just like, well, I guess you're fucking Santa now.
Yeah, it's like, no, you should be in jail.
You should go to. The elves should be crucifying you for
What if that's what
fucking
it was?
killing their god.
What if that's what it was? He like starts turning into Santa, and then the elves start like, it just starts like some really weird like cult thing.
Or they capture him and then they harvest his body parts to rebuild a new Santa. Santa is totally like a Lovecraftian entity. No one's ever actually seen him, but he's real. And we fear him.
Honestly, you should fear Santa.
You should be so fucking scared of Santa.
He can somehow deliver presents to everyone in the world
Look,
in a
that's
night.
a big man. If he comes into your fucking house at night, that's a big man.
And you can't even hear him, so he could strangle your shit.
He could fuck you up. He could fuck you up. He's just a god, and everybody's like, ooh, give me presents, give me presents. But he could fuck you up.
Don't piss Santa off, guys.
Claus, I love Santa Claus. Epic. Santa Claus isn't scary in Claus. I've never seen it.
Me neither, but I've heard it's
But
really
I
good.
really like
It's hand-drawn.
I'm putting it at Epic because I have such a high respect for hand-drawn animation, and I think it looks incredible. From an artistic standpoint, purely.
That's fair. There you go. That's fair.
Bad Santa's yucky.
I don't know. I don't think it's bad, but it doesn't put me in the Christmas spirit. And I certainly don't think it's good.
Polar Express, that shit's top.
I don't know if it's top.
Polar Express is good. I love that movie. It gives me such joy when I watch it.
I don't like just the.
This Saturday, we're doing a thing where everybody comes over. You know those days in elementary school when you would come in and it would be like the day before Christmas break, you would be in your PJs and there would be hot cocoa and they would put the Polar Express on and you would make little ornaments.
And you would sit in the auditorium. You wouldn't be in your classroom.
No, I was always in my classroom.
Really?
Yeah.
And I feel like I was in the auditorium in my elementary school.
That's interesting. But yeah, like there was always those like cool PJ days, and you would always make those cool little handmade ornaments. So we're doing that Saturday. And for me, Polar Express is epic. I just have such a happy association with it. It's epic.
I don't know. CGI Tom Hanks dancing around freaks me out. I actually think Home Alone 2 sucks.
I'm gonna definitely say like yucky.
Because it's somehow they've left this.
Somehow the bitch leaves him twice.
They lost this little shit twice. And because he's in New York, and it's got the same two bad guys from the first movie.
That being said, Home Alone 1
sucks less.
getting kind of smelly.
But I don't think it's good either.
I don't like it. I didn't grow up with it. If we're being honest, I didn't watch it for the first time until last year. It was just a Christmas movie that just like right over my head.
I think it's got some really funny
Bits?
interesting bits. Yeah.
But it doesn't feel like Christmas to me. It doesn't. I don't know. There's something I don't associate it with Christmas when I think about Christmas.
Yeah.
All right, just to close out the Home Alone trilogy, Home Alone 3 Stinky Stinky. Seth, we're doing Rise of the Guardians next.
Oh, Rise of the Guardians! I love that movie.
Are we putting it cool?
Don't think it's a Christmas movie.
It's got Santa in it.
I watched it recently, but it wasn't during Christmas time. It was just on, and I was like, that movie was sick.
Batman Returns. As far as Christmas goes, getting kind of smelly, I do like this movie. I do think it's a cool movie, but as far as Christmas vibes, I think that knocks it down to getting kind of smelly, just in the context of Christmas. Because yes, it does take place during Christmas, but it is not a Christmas movie. It's like Die Hard. Die Hard sucks ass, though.
Jim Carrey in A Christmas Story?
Jim Carrey's Christmas Story? Cool. Cool.
I don't even know if
kinda
I'd
smelly?
say cool.
I think it's getting kind of smelly for me. I've only ever seen it like twice. And
I saw it in theaters, and it had really good 3D visuals. It did 3D really well.
we're getting down to like a mixed bag of bangers and zingers and some mediocre ones.
Yeah.
I feel like there's not like a bad one in this bunch to pick from now. We'll start with Scrooged. I put Scrooged in epic for me. I love that movie. I'm a big Bill Murray fan. It makes me feel very Christmassy. It's again, the Christmas Carol is such a good story, and this is a very excellent modern retelling of it.
Is it a modern retelling?
Yeah, it's in the 80s. He's a big TV executive, and he is Ebenezer Scrooge in it. And it's funny. It's good. It gets me very Christmassy. And it's Bill Murray. He's a comedic genius.
I should
fucking
watch
love
that.
man.
It sounds cool.
It's
I've
a good movie.
I've never seen it.
It's a very good movie. Jingle All the Way. Only ever seen it like once. Connor loves referencing the Turbo Man. I'll say cool. Rudolph.
Top.
Epic. Favorite Christmas movie of all time. 100%.
It's I don't think it's my favorite, but it's pretty damn good.
Fuck with that movie so hard. I fuck with it. Charlie Brown Christmas. Top.
Boom. That movie is sick. That's
Top.
my favorite. Charlie Brown Christmas is my favorite. The soundtrack,
It's very good.
Ah!
SpongeBob Christmas, other one. Don't know.
Getting kind of smelly.
Smelly.
It's not as good as the first one. It's got 3D animated claymation, so that kind of docks points because it doesn't look as good.
We're down to a couple divisive ones.
Christmas Vacation. I
like this movie a lot.
I don't like them. I don't like Christmas Vacation.
I think this one, it's weird because it kind of has a similar vibe, or it kind of has a similar story to Christmas at the Cranks, where it's I don't want to say it's a satire of Christmas movies, but it kind of shows
Were there other vacation movies before
Yes.
this one?
There's a bunch of them. There's like European Vacation.
Well, I thought this was the first one. I wasn't
No,
sure.
it's definitely like by far the most popular. Mainly probably because it's a Christmas movie, but it's also a really good movie. It takes the whole concept of like, hey, sometimes Christmas fucking sucks, but it does it well. And I think that for me puts it in cool.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna say it's epic. I do quite enjoy it a lot, but I can respect putting it in cool.
Yeah. I don't like it. I think it's too lowbrow for me. Not that I'm like a fucking
Lowbrow. Your brows are kind of high up on your head.
but it's not like that, but I don't know, I just don't like it. I don't like the humor. I don't like the way it
That's fair.
the way it flows.
Last but not least, A Christmas Story.
A classic.
This is also, for me, epic. I would say I fuck with this movie.
I think it's good, but I don't get it. I don't think I get it.
It's very divisive. I have a lot like Grace doesn't like this movie at all. She's like the whole thing is just sad. He's just sad for like the whole movie. How is that Christmas? And I'm
Well,
like,
that's what
I get
life
that.
is, Grace.
But that's life. Life is fucking sad.
I definitely don't think it's bad, but I don't.
It's
I'm
weird.
very neutral towards it. I think I just don't get it.
It has such a specific vibe. It is so specific. And that's what makes it kind of Christmassy for me, is because that vibe I can only associate with Christmas. That's also, it's like a yearly watch for my family. My dad, my mom, we had a small leg lamp that the shade went, my mom hates The Christmas Story as well, by the way. My dad loves it, me and my brothers love it, my mom hates it. My dad had a small leg lamp, and the shade, like the lampshade, went missing. And he swears up and down my mom threw it away or something like that, or is hiding it.
I'm gonna show Jeanette this. She's gonna be so upset.
And no, so he spent a bunch of money and he got a real leg lamp, and he texted me when I was at work, and he was like, "It's on the porch. When you come in, just be like, hey, there's something outside, and we'll bring it in. And we'll reenact the whole scene in front of your mom."
That's really funny.
we did like the whole thing where we opened it up and we was like, fragile. We did the whole nine, and then now we have a full size legitimate Christmas lamp, and we put it in the fucking front window and opened the curtains really wide, and my mom is not happy.
That's really funny.
This is our list.
Yeah, so tell us what you think.
Tell us what you think.
Tell us, start a big flame war in the comments.
Yeah, Fight me on one of my opinions. I dare you. I won't read it. Or I will, and I'll let it mess me up for a long time. But yeah, thanks for watching. I hope you have a wonderful, wonderful Christmas.
Tell us your favorite Christmas movie.
Tell us your favorite, and tell us what you got for Christmas today.
Tell us your favorite movie in the comments section below. Can you slow me down like I'm Ray William Johnson, please?
I'll be right there. I'm gonna lead us out with a cool transition.
All right, so this is our Christmas special.
Merry Christmas, everybody. Hope your day was great.
Or Happy Hanukkah.
Or Happy Hanukkah.
Or
if that's what you're into.
A ton of the other.
Or happy non-denominational holiday season, I guess. If you're into nothing.
If you're into just existing.
I'm also into existing. I don't believe in Jesus, and here I am celebrating Christmas, because that's not what it's about. It's about presents. Sometimes.
But yeah, it's just about hanging out with your buds and doing Christmas movie tier lists.
I've grown over the years, and now that I'm an adult, and I have no idea what I'm gonna get this year, because I honestly don't care what I'm gonna get this year. For me, it's all about giving, and it's all about feeling the Christmas spirit and hanging out with my friends and having a good time. So that's what I'm here for.
I just thought of something really. You were like moving your hands, and they were getting kind of close to my face, and I was just like, what if I just went, and I just like swallowed your thumb?
Anyways, Merry Christmas.